Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your weekly advice readings for the week starting June 13th, 2016, and this is for Taurus. You can also watch your moon and rising sign readings as well for additional messages. As always, keep in mind these are general readings and so they may not apply to everybody watching or not in the same way. If you would like a private reading, just follow the link below. But for now, just take away the messages that make sense to you, that resonate with you and your situation. Okay, so Taurus, overall energy of the week for you, we have the Four of Winter. And the Four of Winter is telling you that this is a week for you to do your best to find some time for yourself. Do your best to find some time to unwind, to relax. Make sure you get enough sleep. This may be a very busy week for you, so it's very, very important that you find that balance between work and play this week. It's definitely telling you not to put pressure on yourself this week. Whatever concerns you have, you can set them aside and just take some time to rest and then make whatever decisions you have to make later. This is a very good week for you to pray and meditate, because I feel like that's how you're going to get a lot of answers to what you need answers to. And again, definitely going to be a busy week for you, so make sure you get enough rest, make sure you get enough sleep, make sure you drink enough water, you don't drink too much coffee, and so on. It's a week for you to find the balance, okay? And for some of you, you may, I feel like with this, if you're not careful to find this balance, you might find yourself, having to take some rest, whether you want to or not, okay? So force rest, so to speak, okay? So just be mindful of that. In career and finances, we have the Five of Wands, and so this is telling you this is going to be a very busy week for you. This is telling you that you may, some of you may be dealing with competition this week, and this could be in your work situation or with your studies or personal projects. You're dealing with a lot of competition, and that's going to wear you out very easily if you're not careful. This could also be on the job training. So for some of you, are starting a new job this week and you really have to be on your best behavior and hit the ground running. So again, just keep your eyes open and do your best, but make sure that you take some time to rest, recuperate, and allow for the information to settle in, okay, whatever information you're gathering this week, because otherwise you're going to burn yourself out very, very easily. I do feel that a lot of you are going to take on more than you can handle this week, so if you have to do that, please make sure you schedule some time for yourself. It doesn't have to be a lot of time, but rather have short breaks every now and then than a long break at the end of the day, because I feel like that's not going to happen. You're always going to put it off. And definitely better than no breaks, okay? Because again, if you're not careful, you're really going to burn yourself out and you're going to have to rest. You're going to be forced to take some days off, okay, or a day off to spend in bed, because you're going to have to recuperate. So again, very busy week for you guys, competitive times for you. Do your best, work smart, and don't put too much pressure on yourself so that you stress yourself out as well, okay? And you may be, pulled in different directions or working on multiple jobs or multiple projects, or you may be dealing with some sort of exams this week. Again, make sure you rest. That is essential for you in order to have positive results in whatever it is that you do. And again, schedule your time wisely so that you have some time to rest and allow for things to calm down for you so that you can give 100% each and every single day. Home and family, we have the Three of Cups, and the Three of Cups talks about a celebration in the family. It could be a pregnancy. Someone could be pregnant and having to rest or sleeping more this week. This is also talking about a change in lifestyle, so it could be a celebration of someone getting a new job or starting a new program or training or anything like that. Graduations or completions of courses or anything like that, okay? Because I do feel that this is going to take you out of a state of calm and really push you forward to the next level. So for example, if you have been studying for something, and you haven't been very active because you've had to study, this is the week when you get it over with, you go through those exams or whatever it is for you, and then you have that celebration and you're free to just unwind for a little bit and let your hair down and go out and have a drink and have, friends over or dancing or anything like that. Okay, definitely could be some pregnancy announcements in the family this week. And also I feel like someone could be moving in, or someone could be coming in to spend some days with you. Okay, you have to be the host for a few days. In emotional life and love life, we have the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords with the Four of Winter, this is telling me that for some of you, I feel that there may be a separation or emotional detachment from your partner. For those of you who are coupled, and I do feel it's because of your work or education or personal projects, you have other priorities this week, and so in terms of emotional life, there may be some sort of disconnect or separation. With the Page of Swords, I feel like your partner is not happy about this, and you may have some conversations that are kind of difficult because they're so honest, and they're right, so you can't really contest anything that they're saying. So there may be a bit of a a tension moment, or pressured times, or your partner pressuring you to spend more time with them or to make them a priority. Try to keep your calm, okay? Try to keep your cool through these conversations, and again, find the balance, okay? You're not going to be able to get away with putting your relationship on second place this week, because I feel like your partner is really, really keen on spending time with you this week. So you're gonna have to make time. That will be the best solution for you, balancing out your work and your relationship, because I feel like there's going to be some open and honest communication, and some words that are said, even though they may be true, are going to be slightly hurtful. So try to understand the other person's point of view and find common ground, okay? And this is especially if you're dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. For those of you who are single, I feel like this is a new person coming in, or communication from someone you haven't spoken to in a while, and this person could be a bit younger than you or younger at heart. Again, air signs, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And I feel like they're kind of taking you out of your slumber a little bit. So if you've been single for a while, I feel like, this communication starts to change all that and starts to get things moving in your emotional life. There's definitely something that is sparked this week in terms of your emotional life, in terms of if you're single. There's communication that you receive, or an invitation that kind of takes you out of your hibernation, okay? It makes you change things up and get more active and go out more, or communicate more, or try new things, okay? In terms of health and well-being, we have the Hangman. And the Hangman with the Four of Winter, this is telling you that if you don't make time, you're going to have to take time to rest, okay? The Hangman is telling you, it talks about situations where we don't really have a say. We have to relax. We have to step back and detach from whatever it is that we're doing. And with the Four of Winter, that is also a card that talks about forced rest, okay, so to speak. And the Hangman is also telling you, try not to fight things this week. If you feel tired, make time for yourself. If you feel you want to sleep more, try to accommodate that. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, okay, with the Hangman also, because I feel that that may cause you some health issues, stress related, insomnia, trouble sleeping, trouble communicating, isolation, okay, that could give you some problems. So don't put too much pressure on yourself. No matter what it is that you're dealing with, all you can do is do your best, and also protect your health, and at the same time. I do feel that for those of you who have been dealing with some sort of illness for a while, that has kind of kept you stuck or had you bedridden, I feel like with the Hangman, this is a good week for you to be open to new information, be open to new diagnoses, be open to new people, new conversations, because the Hangman talks about enlightenment, a solution coming to us because we're taking a different approach, okay, to what it is that we're dealing with. But again, please make sure you take time to rest this week, because otherwise you will take time anyway, but it will be pretty much kind of against your wishes, so to speak, okay? You won't really get a say anymore. Guidance for you, we have blessed change. A major life change brings you great blessings. So again, you're dealing with some changes this week. Some of these changes are major. So again, it's important that you take time to allow for things to happen, and more importantly, to allow for things to settle down, for things to kind of settle in, okay? Sink in with you. This is also telling you to go with the flow, okay? Not fight it. Definitely talking about some sort of change in status. So if that is pregnancy announcements, or new jobs, or new careers, or new projects, new relationships, I feel like you're on the brink of something. But if you push yourself too much, you're going to miss it, okay? Or if you push yourself too much, you're not going to be able to enjoy this beautiful change that is coming to you as a result of all your hard work, okay? So definitely change is happening for you this week. Please make sure that you take some time for yourself to rest and recuperate, and pray and meditate, okay? This is a really good week for you to focus on your spirituality, and that will get you through everything that you're dealing with, okay? So there you go. These are your messages for this week. I hope that they make sense to you and they help you somehow. Let me know if they do. Thank you so much for being here with me, and I hope you do have a really beautiful week. Make sure you rest, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.